Hey guys, Chris from NCG here, and I'm doing the last regional report of this format before rate. It is Metalfoes, 4th place, Dublin Regional. This will be obviously the last deck, a little top without Zoo, most likely. So if I'll just run through it, because this deck, if Kirin survives, this deck is still incredibly viable. So obviously, just want to keep playing it. So I'm just doing a report on it for whoever cares. So going on to the monsters, obviously you got the 50 Metalfoes. You have to play them because you obviously want to open with Alkahest and with Thrillium because it gets the engine going. That's why you play 15, and obviously they're incredibly high and incredibly low skills. On the match spectre engine, you got 3 Bombuki, 1 Kirin, and 1 Cat. The reason I play Cat is because you want the maximum amount of alternative skills as you can, because you don't want these guys in the skill. You want them on the field to fuse them off. So you want other things to take the place. Obviously, this is the low scale, this is the high-ish scale. And then Kirin obviously is the amazing card, it's probably going to get banned. But Cat's okay, it's a level 3, it can make Totem Bird if you play it. I sadly didn't, I probably should have. I can make go for level 8 synchros, and obviously you can fuse it off with to make Thrillium. But yeah, it's obviously there as a searchable low scale just to get your Metalfoes onto the board. The other pendulum monsters, there is 3 eccentric. Obviously, this is really good. It's the going seconds, it's an XL Force and MST, but it's also a combination, or it's a combo card because it hits combination, search over skill. 1 luster, obviously duplicating skills, and ignister. Onto the clay engine, 1 scout, 1 monolith, and 1 falkout. Falkout is the same as Cat, it's a vanilla scale 2, search it off summoner's art. Its effect's kind of relevant, its pendulum effect. During the end phase, the card was put in the scale. You blow up a face-up spell or trap, so like Union Hanger, opposing backrow, or no, opposing skills, just stuff like that, so it's kind of relevant. Yeah, that's all. It's just heightens the consistency of the deck playing Summoner's Art, but it also increases your ceiling turn 1 because getting to make Cyber Dragon Affinity, and obviously the clays aren't bad to draw because you can fuse them off to make Alkahest or Mithrillium. 2 Gofu, I don't want to open Gofu and the Summoner's Art engine and Scout Monolith. So I only played 2 Gofu. This is obviously a really good card for going second and going first for making Void Ogre. But I only played it 2 in a 43 card deck. Mathematically I think it was a good ratio. Never cluttered, not once, so that was good. And then 1 Rabbity Babbity because this just makes amazing boards. Make a rank 3 or a rank 4 if you're having to go into going seconds, but obviously just it's like go for as tokens, you summon S2 Metalfoes skills, pop the 2-1, you summon pendulum back, it's free advantage. Rabbit's just immense. On the spells, the consistency cards of like Summoner's Art, I played Triple Desires, like Sadness once per turn. But like I said, 43 cards, the chances of seeing these 2 are lower than in a 39 or 40 deck. I just think this card is fantastic. I want to see it, I want to resolve it. So I took the risk of playing 3. Painful, it's not as good as Desire, so I don't want the risk drawing 2. Like I don't think it's worth the reward. But obviously this and this, you're playing a total of 20 Metalfoes then, which is obviously really high for the reasons that I explained earlier. 1 full metal, 1 fusion, 1 counter, 1 combination, just 1 of each. You can cycle them back with Infernoid. The only one I really want multiples of are full metal, but I don't want to increase the chances of opening these dud cards, which are cards I don't want to draw, I want to search, or set basically. So that's why I played 43 cards, just to reduce that number while still maintaining the high consistency count, which I did. I didn't break like I played this deck for a while. 3rd regional top now. It's just the deck does not break very often, so I think 1 of each is ideal. And then lastly 1 emptiness because this card just wins games. So strong, and obviously because they're pendulums, they don't really get sent to the graveyard. So if anything, this is immensely hard to turn off for your opponent. Moving on to the side, 2 Maxx C cards, disgusting, just free advantage, punish your opponent for trying to play the game. It's just really, really good. My secret tech is 2 Gendo, the Ascetic Monk. This card's really good. Face-up attack possessing monsters in the field cannot activate their effects. This defense possessing monster cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So when you're going against a board of like Crystal Wing, all the DDD stuff, basically, normal summon, your opponent's completely locked out. They're basically vanillas with fast attack points you're fighting against now. So you can just take apart your opponent's board, like Cyber Dragon Affinity, defense mode, nab their attack possessing monsters, Mithrilium bounce, stuff like that. It's just really good because it can't negate it. Obviously, if you draw it with like Regagi or something like that, then that's really good. But yeah, it's just really good. And obviously, actually, it came in useful against Yosenju, which is a big deck down at the regional. Pendulum in defense mode, and they couldn't slumber, obviously, because this wasn't going to get destroyed. The only answer really had was Kaiju. They couldn't go Camera 1, Camera 2, Camera 3, because that would be triggering face-up attack resistant monsters, which they could not do. So this card, this Pendulum in defense mode, turn 1 wasn't terrible. And if you want to use another deck, is a level 4 water. So Bahamut Shark play, so you can go as a spellcaster, so you can go Gigabyte. Cool. Moving on, got 2 Dango because of Paleozoic, that's it. Like, the whole not being able to set your Metalfoes stuff's completely irrelevant to the sheer force of this card, but just like locks your opponent out. Like Roll the Decree, they can still activate their Paleozoic or their traps, so they can still summon their Paleozoic traps in the graveyard. This card just does not allow that. Like I'll just go like normal summon and then pendulum summon whatever I have in my hand and just like establish a really good board. And then anytime I do want to like I have a way to deal with my opponent's back row, I can just like overlay this or whatever. Pretty sure I can't pop it because I can't say it. 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I can't pop it. 2 Lava Golem. This is preferred over Sphere mode because I can Mithrilium back this into my hand. The only downside to this is you can't normal summon like Sphere mode. But this is a special summon, so you can't put it over Vanity's Emptiness, you can't put it over, with Vanity's Emptiness on board, you can't put it over Vanity's Veins, stuff like that. But I think it is better. Unluckily though, I went against Blue Eyes, this is a level 8. The guy had Dimensional Barrier and 2 monsters, which is really good in opening. So I went Lava Golem, tried to make Mithrilium to bounce it back, but he had Dimensional Barrier sad times. But this card was amazing all day long. I answered a DDD board. I did exactly what it said there, Mithrilium, bounce it back, special summon again, and it was just really good. So the only card I really cited in first like all time is Sloth. This card is amazing. It is a low scale. It's not low, but it is low. And obviously just penduluming it. It's the same as like jogging. Penduluming it, popping it, penduluming it back. It's just really, really good. Shuts off like everything, like ABC, DDD, stuff like that. The only card on my side I can play 3 of, which was Cosmic Cyclone, because in the mirror against Paleozoic, against like just backrow decks. Just really good because it banishes them, and against Paleozoic, if they go like trap, you get obviously the response, so you can Cosmic Cyclone them so they can't respond, to do all their plays, stuff like that. Really cool. And then lastly, 2 Pick of Eclipse. This is good before you calc. This is my preferred choice instead of Regaki, and this can be defensive as well. So like if you've got nothing else, you can set it and your opponent tries to kill you, Pick of Eclipse. Yeah, they get a lot of advantage, but you can maybe come back. Because like main phase 2, they're probably already normal, done all their plays, so Big Eclipse is really good. Moving on to the extra, it's incredibly standard. Triple Myth, 1 Alk, 1 Orichalc, 1 Orichalc, 1 Adamante. I don't play Zulkin, but this is obviously just refusing off the stuff that you've taken with Alkaheist. 1 Ignister, 1 Void Ogre, 1 Vermilion. Never made him. He very rarely comes up, but the extra deck's like really not tight. So, I played him anyway. 1 Omega, because cycling back counter is so sweet. It's like the only reason I would never drop Gofu, because that is just such an appealing concept of just being able just to constantly return counter to like never run out of skills. Just really good. And obviously Sidra, Infinity, Sidra Nova for Key Scout. Dweller. Grandpa's, this would be Totem Bird, and one brick sword. I didn't even check if full kite cannon was a machine. Pretty sure it is. So like, if you use off your one scout, you can still go scout monolith and overlay for this. So that's kind of cute. So yeah, that's the deck. I went 5-1. I played against like some DDDs and Blue Eyes, and I really can't remember. Oh, Mermail. And I really can't remember what else. Literally, really can't know. Oh, I lost against Yosenju, which is my teammate. Shout out Andy Ward. I literally can't remember what else I played. So yeah, anyone who cares, there's the deck profile. Hopefully Kirin will survive, because I love this deck. Love it to pieces. So yeah, it's Chris from NCG signing out. Please like, subscribe. We're doing many giveaways. Our chief YouTuber is going to be making a giveaway tomorrow, promoting it. Just please get lots of likes, lots of subs. There'll be an Infernoid Zodiac deck coming on Saturday-ish, probably. So please stay tuned for that. So yeah, cheers. Chris signing out.